Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smita. Welcome to my channel. And today in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you DEEPIKA Padukone's look from her Bangalore reception. When I first saw those pictures on Instagram yesterday, the first thing that came to my mind was regal. They look like the queen and king of Bollywood. And of course, we'll be focusing only on DEEPIKA Padukone today. So without further ado, let's get this started. And if you're new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe. I post videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. First things first, she had brown contact lenses and so do I. Her eyebrows are very soft and subtle, unlike mine, which are really dark and harsh. So I'm going to lighten mine using the Ardell medium brown pomade. I'm going to be using my angled brush to fill in the sparse area and to shape it up. Using a spoolie brush, I'm going to gently comb my hair just so the color spreads across evenly. And then I'm going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in medium to clean up the borders of my eyebrows. And I'm going to use the concealer on my eyelids as well as a base for my eyeshadows. I'm going to set this concealer with some loose powder to prevent it from creasing. I'm using the Airspun in translucent. Now from the pictures, it was very easy to tell that she had a smoky halo eye with a pop of champagne gold right in the center of her lid. The Morphe 35F palette has all the colors that she's used on her lid, so I'll be using that palette today. First, I'm taking this brown shade with a flat, fluffy brush, and I'm going to be placing this in the outer and inner corners. In the outer corner, I'm going to place it in the outer V, and in the inner corner, I'll be placing it right above the duct line and not on the lid because that's how she had it. And then with my Sigma E40 blending brush, I'm going to blend out the colors so it softens up everything, and I will join the two corners through the crease. Next, I'm taking the champagne shade and I'm going to use this in the 2/3 of my lid using my finger, and then I'm going to clean up the edges using a small flat shader brush. Using more of the brown, I'm going to smoke out and soften up all the edges. She had a deep outer corner. For that, I'm going to be using some black and I'm going to place it in the outer corner using my pencil brush. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and blend this out with the other colors. Now let's move on to the base makeup. Her base makeup looked flawless and of course dewy again. Before I started taping this tutorial, I washed my face and I exfoliated it. Now I'm going to apply a very thick moisturizer. I'm using the Sany Face Contour Cream, which is infused with rose petals, so it smells really good. I'm going to be using it on my face and neck. And I'm going to apply some lip balm on my lips to keep it feeling soft. For primer, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind Primer from Maybelline. Again, it has silica in it, so it's going to fill in all those fine lines and pores and give you a smooth finish. For that dewy finish, I'm going to be using the Fit Me by Maybelline in Dewy Plus Smooth in Sandy Beige, and I'm going to be mixing it with a couple drops of the O2O Rose Gold Elixir. This is basically a face oil which is infused with 24 karat gold. You can use any face oil that you want. Just add a drop or two with your foundation to get that smooth finish. And then I'm going to blend everything out with a damp beauty sponge. There's no visible contour on her face, but she has a very chiseled face structure, which I don't. So I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Bronze to very lightly contour just at my cheekbones and nose. The trick is to keep the contour very delicate, so nobody should be able to tell that you have a contour, but it should still give you a nice dimension. And then using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Honey, I'm going to highlight the high planes. Nice thing about the shade Honey is it has a peach undertone. It's perfect for dark circles because it's going to neutralize all the darkness on your face. A crucial part of getting that fresh face look is to highlight your face, and Deepika definitely had highlighter going on her face, and that looked absolutely stunning in those pictures. Now, because we're going for that dewy look, I'm not going to set the entire face with powder because that'll make it matte. Instead, with my damp beauty sponge, I'm going to take my Airspun powder and I'm going to pat it only in areas where I feel like my concealer might crease, wherever I have those fine lines. So I'm going to gently press it till all the powder is absorbed by the concealer and it's set. I'm going to be applying a little bit more of the loose powder underneath my eyes before I jump to the eye makeup so it catches all the fallout and it's easier to dust it off later. I'm going to first take this brick brown with a small fluffy brush and I'm going to smoke this out in the entire lower lash line. She had a similar color smoked out in her lower lash line. I'm going to then use some black in the outer corner to deepen it. In her lower waterline, she did not have a dark color. Instead, there was a subtle shine. And for that, I'm going to be using the Perfect Pair I Want from Wet n Wild in Bronze Toast. And then over that, I'm going to be using the Champagne Gold to highlight just the inner corner, just like she had. To line my top lash line, I'm going to be using the Italia Deluxe Perfect Eyeliner. This is a waterproof eyeliner and it dries instantly. So if you're like me and if your eyes waters from allergies or what have you, this is perfect because it dries instantly, and even if your eyes water, it doesn't smudge the eyeliner. Next, I'm applying a coat of mascara. This is the Big Shot Mascara from Maybelline before I jump to lashes. I'm using Harjott lashes in Queen, which is pretty apt for the occasion because Deepika did look like one. There was no mascara visible in her lower lashes, so I'm going to be skipping it too. And that finishes my eye makeup. She had a very subtle blush, so I'm going to be using Kiss Off, which again is very subtle, a barely there kind of a blush. This is from the Urban Decay Thin Afterglow palette. And for that glow, I'm definitely splurging on the highlight. I'm using Spotlight from the same palette. After you apply the highlighter with a brush, make sure to dab it in either with your finger or a dry sponge will also do to get that finesse. On her lips, she had a very subtle brick red, and for that I'm using the CoverGirl liquid lipstick in 626. And finally, I'm using a setting spray to lock in all my makeup. And now for the finishing touches, which is my favorite part. She went with a small red bindi again. Her big bold statement jewelry definitely accentuated that regal look. And she completed the look with some sindoor, some red bangles, and a beautiful silk sari from Bangalore. She bought it from Angadi Silks, and coincidentally my sari is also from Angadi Silks. And the one that she wore for her Konkani wedding is also from Angadi Silks, and the one that I wore in that tutorial is also from Angadi Silks. And everything was styled by Sabyasachi. I have gajra in my hair just like she had with a low bun. And if you want to know how to get this hairstyle, I'm going to link a tutorial right on top. And that's it, you guys. How easy and how classy is this look? Comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed watching me, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss a tutorial that I post every Tuesdays and Thursdays. For your convenience, I'm listing all the products in the description box below, along with links to all my social media accounts. So make sure you're following me there. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with another tutorial. Bye guys.